Sejahtera dan salam UiTM di hatiku. And my friends and I want to present about our assignment for MAT112. Before we start, I will introduce myself and my members. My name is Rachel, followed by my members, which is Nurul Athirah, Alisyha, and Claudia Anak Layang. 5 years ago, Roy invested in an account offering a 4.5% compounded monthly. Now, in 2023, he is considering transferring his investment of 15,021 ringgit and 55 cents to a new account. He has two options as below. For Bank A, the annual nominal rate is 3.9%. Bank B is 4.2%. The conversion period for Bank A is compounded semi-annually, whereas for Bank B, it's compounded every 2 months. Question A. What was Roy's initial investment in this account 5 years ago? S is equal to 15,021 ringgit and 55 cents. M equal to 12. K equal to 0.045. T equal to 5 years. I equal to 0.045 over 12 equal to 3 over 800. N equal to 60. S equal to P open bracket 1 plus I close bracket over N. 15,021 ringgit and 55 cent equal to P open bracket 1 plus 3 over 600 close bracket over 60. The answer for P is 12,000. Roy wants to withdraw 5,000 from his account before continuing his investment in a new account. Calculate the balance in his account after the withdrawal. Balance equal to S minus 5,000. Balance equal to 15,021 ringgit and 55 cents minus 5,000. So the balance is RM1,021 ringgit and 55 cents.
Question C. Calculate the maturity value of the investment offered by both banks if Roy continue his investment after the withdrawal to the year 2028. Which bank should Roy choose? Explain your answer. Bank A. M equal to 2, K equal to K.9% equal to 0.039, T equal to 5, I equal to Km which is 0.039 over 2 equal to 0.0195 and M plus T equal to 10. S equal to P bracket 1 plus I and S equal to 10021.55 open bracket 1 plus 0.0195 10. So S equal to 12,156 ringgit Malaysia 0.46 cents. While in Bank B, M equal to 6, K equal to 0.042, T equal to 5, I equal to K over M which is 0.042 over 6 equal to 7 over 1000. N equal to M T which is 30. S equal to P bracket 1 plus I close bracket N. S equal to 10021.55 open bracket 1 plus 7 over 1000 close bracket 30. So S equal to 12354.32 or 12,354 ringgit 32 cents. So Roy should choose Bank B. This is because the maturity value is more higher than Bank A.
Now it's my turn to explain question 2. Question 2. Alice had bought a house costing 450,000 ringgit. she paid a 15% down payment and took a loan by making monthly payment for 20 years from a financial institution that charged an interest rate of 3% compounded monthly. Question A. How much is the down payment and the amount borrowed? First, to calculate the down payment, 15% equal to 0.15 multiplied for 150,000. So, the answer is 67,050. Next, to calculate the amount borrowed, we must minus 450,000 with 67,500 and the answer is 382,500. Question B. How much is the monthly payment? To answer this question, we can use formula A equal to R, open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus I, close bracket, power of negative and close bracket. K, M, and T has been given. Meanwhile, N is empty, so 12 multiplied with 20 equal to 240. K is 0.03. M is 12 and T is 20. I is K over M equal to 0.03 over 12 equal to 1 over 400. Then, just put all the information into the formula and the final answer is 2,121 ringgit 34 cents. Question C. How much is the total interest charge? In this question, we have to use formula I equal NR minus A, so I equal to 240, open bracket, 2,121 ringgit 34 cents minus 382,500. So, the answer is 126,621 ringgit 60 cents. Question D. Alice failed to pay monthly payments for 3 consecutive months due to financial constraints. How much should she pay on the 4th payment to settle all the outstanding arrears? The answer is arrears equal to 3 plus 1 equal to 4, and then use the formula S equal to R, open bracket, 1 plus I power N minus 1 close bracket over I. Then, put all the information to the formula and we'll get the answer S4 equal to 2,121 ringgit 34 cents, open bracket, 1 plus 1 over 400 close bracket, power 4 minus 1 close bracket over 1 over 400. So, the answer will be 8,517 ringgit 23 cents. Question E. If Alice is wanted to settle the loan after paying for 18 years, calculate the total amount she needs to pay. So, the answer is 18 years minus 216 months and equal to 360 minus 216. So, the answer for N is 144. So, now use the formula 144 equal to R, open bracket, 1 minus open bracket, 1 plus I, close bracket, power of negative over I, close bracket. So, put all information to the formula and it will be a 144 equal 2,121 ringgit 34 cents, open bracket, 1 minus open bracket, 1 plus 1 over 400 close bracket, power negative 144 over 1 over 400 close bracket. So, the final answer will be 256,266 ringgit 50 cents.
So I will continue for the last questions, which is question 3. Benjamin wishes to save some money for 7 years. He was offered 2 saving plans as shown below. The 7 plants have 2, which are orchid and cherry. So orchid and cherry have different annual interest rate offered. Orchid have 4.5% compound monthly, while cherry have 4.1% compound quarterly. For each saving plan, calculate the future value at the end of 7 years. For orchid, we have to calculate for the orchid. So, we use the formula S equal to R in bracket 1 plus I close bracket n per n minus 1 and divide by I. So S equal to 150 in bracket 1 plus 3 per 800 close 84 minus 1 per 3 per 800. So the amount for the orchid is 40,778.9 cents. So let's calculate for the cherry. For cherry, we have to know how much the n. So we use the formula I equal to k divided by m equal 10141 divided by 4 equal 1010025 and n equal to m plus t. So the final answer for the n is 28. After we know the answer for the n's, we use the same formula as the orchid, which is S equal 300 1 plus 0.01025 in bracket close bracket 28 minus 1 divide 0.01025. So the final answer for the cherry is 9,672.56 cents. Question B. Based on your answer in a part A above, which saving plan do you recommend to Benjamin? My answer is I will recommend orchid saving plan to Benjamin. It is because it has a higher amount compared to cherry saving plan.
So hi, Sylvester and Uyut. I'm going to explain about question 1, that is compound interest. My student ID is 2023427526. 6 years ago, Ramli invested in an account offering a 3.5% interest compounded quarterly. Now in 2023, he is considering transferring his investment of 16,023 ringgit 17 cent to a new account. He has 2 options as below. So what is Ramli's initial investment in this account 6 years ago? The formula that we use is S equal to P bracket 1 plus I power of n. So first we need to find the n, that is 6 times by 4 total to 24. I, so I need to find the I. K per M 0.035 over 4. So let's insert it into the formula. 16,023 ringgit 70 cent equal to P bracket 1 plus 7 over 800 power of 24. So the initial value is 13,000 ringgit. So next, 1B. Ramli wants to withdraw 6,000 from his account before continuing his investment in a new account. Calculate the balance in his account after the withdrawal. So just minus it. 16,023 ringgit 70 cent minus by 6,000. So the balance after the withdrawal is 10,023 ringgit 70 cent.
My name is Rochester Rentap, Anak Peter Engkrum, and my student ID is 2023802028. My question is calculate the maturity value of the investment offered by both banks if Ramli continues his investment after the withdrawal to the years 2027. Which bank should Ramli choose? Explain your answer. So for bank A is basically we have find value of P which is 10023.17, K is equal to 0.42, M is 2, I is equal to K over M, and the value is 0.42 over 2, and the answer is 0.21. T is equal to 4, N is equal to 2, open bracket 4, close bracket equal to N. So for the formula to find the investment of bank A is S equal to P, open bracket 1 plus I, close bracket power of N, and insert the value to the variable, and then the answer for investment bank A is 46056.20 ringgit. And for bank B, it is the same method for the bank A, and the value of investment for bank B is 4056 at 3.16 ringgit. And the answer for this question is Rami should choose bank A because it has more interest and more income. Next question is calculate the total interest earned from his investment from the chosen bank, which is bank A in part C above. And the formula is I equal to S minus P. I equal to 46056.20 minus 10023.17. I is equal to 36033.03 ringgit. So my name is Mohammad Danial Hafizuddin bin Sufian. My ID is 2023614684. My question is Jasmine had bought a house costing 300,000. She paid a 10% down payment and took a loan by making money payments for 35 years from a financial institution that charged an interest rate of 4.2% compounded monthly. A. How much is the down payment and the amount borrowed? For down payment, we take 300,000 times 10% of down payment, we will get 30,000. For amount borrowed, we take the house cost minus the down payment, we will get 270,000 for the amount borrowed. So, sorry for the mistake on the slide. So question B, how much is the money payment? So T equals to 35 years, K equals to 0.042 interest rate, M to 12 money payment, I equals to 0.042 divided by 12, we will get 7 over 2,000. For N is for the term of interest period. So 12 times 35 we will get 300. For the formula, A equals to R per bracket 1 minus 1 per bracket 1 plus I close bracket powered by N over I close bracket. So we will convert all the value into the variable. We will get, so the answer we will get will be 1,455 and 40 cents. So question C, how much is the total interest charge? We will, for the formula is I equals to NR minus A, which is 300 cos open bracket 1,455.14 close bracket minus 270,000. We will get I equals to 166,542. For question D, Jasmine failed to pay monthly payments for 3 consecutive months due to financial constraints. How much should she pay on the fourth payment to settle all the outstanding? So we need to find N if she is 3 open bracket areas plus the fourth month she needs to pay equals to 4. So the formula is S equals to R open bracket 1 plus I cos bracket power of N minus 1 over I. So as we need to put the 4 as the monthly you need to pay, and R plus open bracket 1 plus 7 over 2000 and power of 4 as the monthly payment, and minus 1 over 7 over 2000. We will get 5,851 and 90 cents. For question E, if Jasmine wanted to settle the loan after paying for 22 years, calculate the total amount she needs to pay. So we need to find the loan that have she paid. For N equals to 12 times 22, it will be equals to 264. So we need to take 300 and minus 264, we will get 36. For the formula, A equals to R, open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus I, of course bracket power of N over I. So sorry for the mistake on the formula. A, we need to put 36 and equals to 1,455 and 14 cent. Open bracket 1 minus 1 plus 7 over 2,000 power of negative 36. So we will get 4,913 and 49 cent.
Go.
So, good evening, miss. My name is Ronald Anak Rundu, student ID 2023673528. So, my question is question 3, annuity. So, here goes. Andrew wishes to save money for 8 years. He was offered 2 saving plans as shown below. There is orchid and cherry. So, A. For each saving plan, calculate the future value at the end of 8 years. So orchid first. R equals to 200, M equals to 12, K equals to 0.024, I equals to 0.024 over 12, that equals 0.002, and then N equals to 12, bracket 8, bracket equals to 96. So here is the formula. So I'm using S equals to R, bracket again 1 plus I, bracket power of N minus 1 over I, bracket. So convert the numbers into the variables, then we will get the answer. S equals to 21,143 ringgit 82 cents. Then cherry. So here is cherry. R equals to 350. M equals to 2, K equals to 0.085, I equals to 0.085 over 2 equals to 0.0425. So I'm using the same formula as orchid just now. So convert the numbers into the variables, then we will get answer S equals to RM 7,793 ringgit and 33 cents. Then B. Based on your answer in part A above, which saving plan do you recommend to Edri? So the saving plan I recommend to Edri is is Orchid saving plan.
Sejahtera, salam UiTM di hatiku. Hi Miss, my name is Zailani. My group and I want to present for MAT112 subject. Our group consists with 4 people, which is me, Alyssa, Ezra, and Izzah. The assignment consists with 2 topics. The first question is compound interest. The second and third question is annuity. Question 1. Question 1. 7 years ago, Harry invested in an account offering a 4.2% compounded every 4 months. Now, in 2023, he is considering transferring his investment on 28,120 ringgit
7 cents to a new account. He has the option as below. Bank A offer annual nominal rate 4% and Bank B offer 3.6%. And for conversion period, Bank A compounded quarterly, Bank B compounded monthly. Question 1A. What was Harry's initial investment in this special account 7 years ago? So we're gonna use this formula to find the value of P. S equal to P in bracket 1 plus I power by N. So we're gonna using the solve function on calculator to get the final answer. P equal to 21,000. Question 1b. Harry wants to withdraw 7,000 from his account before continuing his investment in a new account. Calculate the balance in his account after the withdrawal. Balance equal S minus 7,000. Balance equal 28,120 ringgit 7 cent minus by 7,000. Balance equal to 21,120 ringgit and 7 cents. Question 1c. Calculate the maturity value of the investment offered by both banks if Harry continues his investment after the withdrawal to the year 2029. Which bank should Harry choose? Explain your answer. For Bank E, the total was 26,860 ringgit and 88 cents. For Bank B, the total was 26,203 ringgit 69 cents. So the final answer is Harry should choose Bank A. It is because maturity value is more higher than Bank B. Question 1D. Calculate the total interest earned from his investment from the chosen bank in part C above. I equal S minus P. I equal 26,860 ringgit 88 cent minus by 21,120 ringgit and 7 cent. So I equal to 5,696 ringgit 81 cents.
So, annuity. Alyssa had bought a house costing 640,000 ringgit. She paid a 25% down payment and took a loan by making monthly payment for 30 years from a financial institution that charged an interest rate of 3.3% compounded monthly. How much is the down payment and the amount borrowed? Down payment cost equal to 640,000 ringgit. Down payment equal to 0.25 times 640,000. Down payment equal to 160,000 ringgit. Amount borrowed. Balance equal to 640,000 ringgit minus 160,000 ringgit. Balance equal to 480,000 ringgit. Amount borrowed 480,000 ringgit. How much is the monthly payment? We use present value formulas to find this answer. The final answer is 2,102 ringgit 19 cents. How much is the total interest charged? I equal to NR minus A. I equal to bracket 360 bracket 2,102 ringgit 19 cents minus 480,000 ringgit. I equal to 276,788 ringgit 40 cents. Interest charge equal to 276,788 ringgit 40 cents. Marissa failed to pay monthly payment for 4 consecutive months due to financial constraint. How much should she pay on the 5th payment to settle out the outstanding arrears?
outstanding areas n equal to 4 plus 1 n equal to 5, we use future value formulas to find the answer. The final answer for this question is 10,568 ringgit 92 cents. Alyssa wanted to settle the loan after paying for 27 years. Calculate the total amount she needs to pay. 27 years equal to 324 months and equal to 360 minus 324 and equal to 36. We use present value formulas to find this answer. The final answer for this question is 71,959 ringgit 27 cents.
Question 3. Annuity. Nicholas wishes to save some money for 5 years. He was offered 2 saving plans as shown below. Saving plan for orchid, periodic amount 400, conversion period every 3 months, annual interest rate offered 5.2% compound quarterly. Cherry, periodic amount is 500, conversion period every 6 months, annual interest rate offered 6.5% compounded semi-annually. For each saving plan, calculate the future value at the end of 5 years. For orchid, the final answer is 9,069 ringgit 50 cents. For cherry, 5,768 ringgit 37 cents. The final question, based on your answer in part A above, which saving plan do you recommend to Mr. Nicholas? I would like to recommend Orchid saving plan for Mr. Nicholas because it is offer a higher amount. All from us, thank you. So we're gonna look on the first question, which is a compound interest question. So the first question is, 8 years ago, Remy invested in an account offering a 6% compounded monthly. Now in 2023, he is considering transferring his investment of 51,625 ringgit and 57 cents to a new account. He has 2 options as below. So the first offer is Bank A, which offers an annual nominal rate of 4.1% and the conversion period is compounded quarterly. Meanwhile, Bank B, the annual nominal rate is 3.6% and the conversion period is compounded every 2 months. First question is, what was Remy's initial investment in this special amount 8 years ago? In this question, we are trying to find what is the initial investment, which is we're trying to find the principal of the account 8 years ago. So to find the initial investment, we are using the future value formula because the accumulated amount has been given, which is 51,625 ringgit and 57 cents. So that is the accumulated amount in 2023. So we are using that formula and just substitute into the S formula. And then we don't know what is the initial investment, which is P. So we're trying to find P here. And then to find I, we have to divide the 6%, which is 0.06 over 12, which is compounded because it is compounded monthly. So if it is compounded monthly, then the M value is 12. So we just substitute into the formula, which is I equal to K over M, and we got 1 over 200. And then we just substitute all the information into the future value formula, which is 51,625 ringgit and 57 cents equals to P, which is the value that we are trying to find.
and then 1 plus 1 over 200 and power of 96, which is n. So the n value, we got the n value by m times t, which is the n value was 12, and then you just times with the year, which is 8, and you will get 96. So here we got the initial value 8 years ago equals to 31,983 ringgit and 27 cents. So that is the final answer for question A. Next question is question 1B. So the question asks, Remy wants to withdraw 8,000 from his account before continuing his investment in a new account. Calculate the balance in his account after the withdrawal. So we have, in order to calculate the balance, we have to minus, which is we minus the accumulated amount from question 1A just now, and then we just minus with the amount of withdrawal, which is 8,000 from the question here. Remy wants to withdraw 8,000, so we just minus 8,000. So from the question A, we got the S value is already there, which is 51,625 ringgit and 57 cents. We just minus it with 8,000, and then so the formula for that is balance equal to accumulated amount minus amount of withdrawal, and then we got 43,625 ringgit and 57 cents. So that is the balance after the withdrawal.
So question 1C asks to calculate the maturity value of the investment offered by both banks if Remy continues his investment after withdrawal to the year 2030. Which bank should Remy choose, and explain your answer. So if you take a look of the answer here, we already make the maturity value for bank A and bank B. We look at bank A first. K equals to 0.041, M equals to 4, I equals to 0.010, T equals to 7 years, and N equals to 28. So we choose the compound amount formula. S equals to 43625.57 bracket 1 plus 0.010 bracket to the power of 28, and it equals to 629,124.07 ringgit Malaysia. So we're going to look at the bank B. K equals to 0.036, M equals to 6, I equals to 0.006, and N equals to 42. We're still going to use the compound amount formula. S equals to 43625.57 bracket 1 plus 0.006 bracket to the power of 42, and it equals to 56086.24 ringgit Malaysia. So we can see here that Remy should choose bank A because the value of the investment is much higher than bank B. So question 1D asks to calculate the total interest earned from his investment from the chosen bank in part C above. So we choose bank A. So I is compound interest equals to S is compound amount, and minus P is original principal. So it equals to 629,124.07 minus 43625.57, and equals to 585,498.50 ringgit Malaysia.
Next is question 2, which is a question on annuity. So the question asks, Emily had bought a house costing 550,000 ringgit. She paid a 20% down payment and took a loan by making monthly payment for 27 years from a financial institution that charges an interest rate of 4.8% compounded monthly. So question A is, how much is the down payment and the amount borrowed? So here we first have to extract the information, which is the cost of the house is 550,000 and down payment 0.2, which is the 20% down payment. We multiply it with the cost of the house, which is 550,000, and then we will get 110,000 ringgit. And then the M value here is 12 because Emily made a monthly payment, so the M value will be 12. And then T value is 27 because she made payments for 27 years. And then the K value is 0.043 because financial institution that charges an interest rate of 4.8% compounded monthly. So K value is 4.8%, which is equivalent to 0.043. So next we're gonna find the N value, which is N equal to MT. So 12 times 27, and then you will get 324. And then next we'll find the I value, which is I, K over M, so 0.043 over 12. So first we'll find the amount borrowed. So how to find the amount borrowed is by minus the cost minus down payment. And then so 550,000 minus 110,000, so you will get 440,000. So that is the amount that she borrowed from the financial institution. Next is question B. How much is the monthly payment? So for the monthly payment, we are using the A formula here. So the value for A, we have gotten the value, which is 440,000, which is from the amount borrowed that we got from question A. Just substitute the value into the A, and then equals to R, and then 1 minus 1 plus I, which is 1 over 350, and then power of negative N, which is the value of N is 324 over 1 over 350, and then just calculate all the values here, and we'll get the final answer, which is R. R is the monthly payment, so the monthly payment is 2,425 ringgit and 35 cents.
So question C asks how much is the total interest charge. So we use the formula interest charge equals to N multiple R minus A. N is the term of investment, R is the periodic payment, and A is the present values of an annuity. So it equals to 324 bracket 2425.35 bracket minus 440000, and it equals to 345,213.40.
Hi, my name is Rosanna Binti. I am from 1101E. So today I'm gonna talk about the question 2. First, I'm gonna read the question. Emily had bought a house costing 550,000 ringgit. She paid a 20% down payment and took a loan by making monthly payments for 27 years from a financial institution that charged an interest rate of 4.8% compounded monthly. But Emily failed to pay monthly payments for 3 consecutive months due to financial constraints. How much should she pay on the fourth payment to settle all the outstanding areas? So the strategy is K equals 0.048, M equals 12, I equals 0.048 over 12. So the answer is 1 over 250, and then N equals 12 times 27, which is the answer is 324, and R is 2,004 ringgit 25 ringgit 35 cents. So the next strategy is the N. equal 3 areas plus payment on 4 months equal 4. So we need to find the S. So we're gonna write S equal 2,425.30. Sorry. So we're gonna write S equal 2,425 ringgit 35 cent. Open bracket again. 1 plus 1 over 250. Close the bracket. And then power of 4 minus 1 over 250. So now we're gonna close the bracket. So the answer is 9,759 ringgit 77 cent. So we're gonna move to the question E. If Emily wanted to settle the loan after paying for 25 years, calculate the total amount she needs to pay. So the strategy is 25 years equal 300 months and equal 324 minus 300. So the answer is 24 months. And then we're gonna move to the next strategy. A power of 24 equal R, open bracket, 1 minus, open bracket again, 1 plus I, close bracket, and power of minus n over I, close bracket. And then A power of 24 equal 2,425 ringgit 35 cent, open bracket, I minus, open bracket, I plus 1 over 250, close the bracket, power of 24 over 1 over 250, close the bracket. So the answer of A is 55,396.300. So the answer of A is 55,396 ringgit 21 cent. So the amount Emily needs to pay for 25 years after paying for 25 years is 55,396 ringgit 21 cent. That's all for me. Thank you.
For the question 3, Krishna wished to save some money for 6 years. He was offered to saving plan as shown as below. For the question A, for each saving plan, calculate the future value at the end of 6 years. For this question, I'm gonna use the S method. Firstly, we're gonna solve the ORCID, which is the R is 260, K is 0.033, M is 12, I is 11 over 4,000, T is 6, and N is 72. So this is how you're gonna do it. 260, open the bracket and open the bracket once more, 1 plus 11 over 4,000, close the bracket, power of 72 minus 1 over 11 over 4,000, and close the bracket once more. So the answer for this one is 20,670.50 cents. So next we're gonna solve the cherry one, which are the R is 700, K is 0.065, T is 6, M is 2, I is 0.0325, N is 12. This is how you're gonna do the question. 700, open the bracket and open the bracket once more,
1 plus 0.0325 plus the bracket power of 12 minus 1 over 0.0325 and close the bracket. So the answer for this question is 10,676.70 cents. For the question B is they ask what, based on your answer in part A above, which saving plan do you recommend to Krishna? The saving plan that I would recommend to Krishna is the orchid saving plan, since the amount of the future value is higher than the cherry saving plan.
Hello, my name is Johnny Alo Anak Urin.
Hi, my name is Mohd.
Hi, my name is Isabel.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Shahmi Nasim.
Chapter 3, Compound Interest. In compounding, we calculate the interest periodically over the borrowing money and add it to principal. While this adjusted principal is the all principal plus interest, then becomes the principal for the next calculation interest. The final sum at the end of the borrowing period is called as compound interest. Thus, we can say that compound interest is the difference between the original principal and the compound amount.
Question 1. Compound interest. 5 years ago, Hadi invested in an account offering a 3.6% compounded every 2 months. Now, in 2023, he is considering transferring his investment of 13,760.60 ringgit to a new account. He has two options as below. For Bank A, annual nominal rate for it is 6%, while Bank B is 6.6%. Conversion period for Bank A is compounded monthly, while Bank B is compounded every 2 months. Question A. What was Hadi's initial investment in this special account 5 years ago? In order to find his initial investment, we must find the K and M from the question given. So we know that K is 3.6% and M for it is 6 because it is compounded every 2 months. Next, we will need to calculate the I and N for it. To find I, the formula for it is K divided by M. So we will get this answer 0.006. To find N, the formula for it is M times T. So M for it is 6 and T, which is year, is 5. So we will get the answer, which is 30. Insert the data into the formula given, S equal to P 1 plus I power of N, and we will get this answer, P equals to 11,500 ringgit. Question B. Hadi wants to withdraw 5,000 ringgit from his account before continuing his investment in a new account. Calculate the balance in his account after the withdrawal. To find the balance, we just take the amount of money that he invests and minus it with the amount of money that he wants to withdraw. So we will get this answer, 8,760.60 ringgit. Question C. Calculate the maturity value of the investment offered by both banks if Hadi continues his investment after the withdrawal to the year 2028. Which bank should Hadi choose? Explain your answer. First of all, we're gonna calculate for bank A first. We get this data from the table shown before. The K is 6% and M is 12 because compounded monthly. So we calculate the I, which is 0.06 divided by 12, and we will get this answer 0.005. The N for it is 12 times 5. Where do we get this 5? Because it is 5 years from 2023 to 2028. So the answer will be 60. As usual, we just insert all this data into the formula given, and the answer will be 18,560 and 99 ringgit. For Bank B, we repeat the same process and insert the data into the formula given, and the answer will be 19,106 and 10 cents. From the answer that we calculate in here, Hadi should choose Bank B to continue his investment because the interest rate is more higher than Bank A. The amount that he will get at the end of the year is more if he chooses Bank B. So that is all from me. Thank you.
So we will begin with the chapter for annuity. This chapter is a series of periodic payments or deposits usually made in equal amount at equal intervals of time. Examples of annuity are money rental payments, insurance policy, housing loans payments, and annual dividends. Well, there is 4 classification of annuity. First is annuity certain, second is annuity due, third is generator annuity, and 4 is perpetuity.
Question 2. Annuity. Amanda had bought a house costing 700,000 ringgit. She paid a 15% down payment and took a loan by making monthly payment for 35 years from a financial institution that charged an interest rate of 3.3% compounded monthly. A. How much is the down payment and the amount borrowed? So, in the question, it is given that Amanda had paid 15% down payment. So, to calculate down payment, 15% times the actual price of the house, which is 700,000 ringgit, and you will get 105,000 ringgit as the down payment. And to calculate the amount borrowed, we should use the actual price of the house, 700,000 ringgit, minus the amount of the down payment that Amanda had made just now, which is 105,000 ringgit, and you will get 595,000. So this is the value of A, which is present value of annuity. Question B. How much is the monthly payment? To calculate monthly payment, we can use the formula A equal to R, open bracket, 1 minus, open bracket, 1 plus I, close bracket, power negative n, over I, close bracket. Now, let us find all the given value to substitute into the formula. So we have find the value of A just now, which is the present value of annuity. A equal to 595,000. I refers to the interest rate. To find interest rate, we should use the formula annual nominal rate K over frequency of conversion M. Going back to the question, K refers to 3.3% and M refers to 12 because it is stated that compounded monthly, which is compounded every month. So 3.3%, you will get 0.033. Now substitute into the formula, equal to 0.033 over 12, and you will get this value in your calculator. So what you should do is to press Shift ENG one time, and you will get the actual value, which is 0.00275. And to find n, which is the total number of interest period, we should use the formula frequency of conversion m times t, years, the total interest period. So m, it is given that 12 just now, and t is 35 years. 12 times 35, and you will get 420. Now substitute all the value into the formula. You have a just now, you have I, which is 0.00275, and you have n, which is 420. Now substitute all inside the formula. Okay, 595,000 equal to R, open bracket, 1 minus open bracket 1 plus I, which is 0.00275, close bracket, and power negative n, which is 420, over I again, which is 0.00275, and close bracket. Press your calculator using Shift Solve, and you will get R equal to 2,319 ringgit 63 cent, and that is the monthly payment that Amanda should make. Question C. How much is the total interest charge? To calculate total interest charge, you can use this formula, I equal to NR minus A, which is present value of annuity. So you just substitute all the value that you have find just now into the formula. So N just now we calculate is 420 times R. R is the monthly payment, which is 2,319 ringgit 63 cent, minus present value of annuity, which is A, just now is 595,000. And you will get the total interest charge equal to 409,064 ringgit at 60 cent, and this is the amount of total interest charge to Amanda. D. Amanda failed to pay monthly payment for 4 consecutive months due to financial constraints. How much she pay on the 5th payment to settle all the outstanding errors? So her outstanding errors should be 4 months plus 1, because she should settle all the outstanding errors in the 5th month. So her outstanding errors equal to 5 months. So this refers to the future value, because she want to know how much she should pay on the 5th payment. So we can use this formula of future value, which is S equal to R, open bracket again, 1 plus I, close bracket, power n minus 1 over I, close bracket. So just substitute all the value that we have find in the previous question just now. So S equal to R, which is 2,319 ringgit 63 cent, open bracket again, 1 plus I is equal to 0.00275 close bracket, N refers to this because she has not been paying for 5 months. So N is 5 minus 1 close bracket over I again 0.00275. So S future value on the 5th month should be 12,019 ringgit 0.7 cent. So on the 5th payment, Amanda should pay 12,019 ringgit 7 cent in order to settle all the outstanding errors for the previous month. E. If Amanda wanted to settle the loan after paying for 33 years, calculate the total amount she needs to pay. So, it means that she had paid the loan for 33 years. She wants to pay altogether for another 2 years in the future. So, it means that present value. So, to calculate present value, we have to find the new value of investment period, N. To find N, as we stated just now, N equal to M times T. M times T. So, M is 12 because compounded monthly, and T, new value of T is 2 because she has been paying for 33 years. The total amount of year of the investment period is 35 years as given in the first question just now. So the new value of N is 24. To calculate present value, as we do just now, we use the formula A equal to R, open bracket, 1 minus open bracket again, 1 plus I close bracket power negative N over I and close the bracket. So we just substitute all the value into the formula. A equal to R, which is the monthly payment she made just now, 2,319 ringgit 63 cent, open bracket, 1 minus open bracket again, 1 plus I, we just follow the first, which is 0.00275, close bracket, power negative N. So this N refers to this one, the new value of N, which is 2 years, because we want to know how much she has to pay at the present time. So it's negative 24 over 0.00275 close bracket, and you will get 55,449 ringgit. So this means that in order for Amanda to settle her loan for another 2 years, she wants to pay it now, she has to pay this amount, which is 55,449 ringgit.
Hi, so today I will be doing question 3, which is about annuity. So, Benji wishes to save some money for 8 years. He was offered 2 saving plans as shown below. The first saving plan, which is Orchid, has a periodic amount of 300 ringgit, and the conversion period is every 3 months. And the annual interest rate offered is 2.8% compounded quarterly. Meanwhile, saving plan Cherry has a periodic amount of 500 ringgit and a conversion period of every 4 months, and the annual interest rate offered is 3.6% compounded every 4 months. Question A. For each saving plan, calculate the future value at the end of 8 years. So first, we will calculate the saving plan for Orchid. So, since it says future value, we will be using the formula of S equals R. So before we get to the calculations, we first have to lay down the basics, which is T, or time period in year, is 8 years, and the R, or periodic payment, is 300, while the N, period of conversion, is 4, because the keyword is counted every 3 months. So when you count every 3 months or quarterly, the M is 4. And as for K, the annual nominal rate, you have to convert to decimals by dividing it by 100. So the annual nominal rate given was 2.8%. So when you divide it by 100, it will become 0.028. As for I, or interest rate per period, you have to calculate it by using the formula of K over M. So previously, the K that we have counted was 0.028, so 0.028 over 4, which is M. It will become 0.07. As for N, which is term of investment, it is calculated by M multiplied by T, which is 4 multiplied by 8, and it will become 32. Now, all that is left to do is to replace the information using what we have laid down earlier into the S equals R formula. Putting the equation into a scientific calculator and using the solve function, you can easily find the value of future value, which is 10,718.36 cents. Using the same method as calculating for a saving plan of Orchid, we have to lay down the basics first and then put them into the S equals R formula. After putting the equation into a scientific calculator, the answer will then be 18,567.60 cents. So for question B, based on your answer in part A above, which saving plan do you recommend to Benji? The answer will be recommending the saving plan for Cherry because the future value after 8 years is higher than saving plan for Orchid.
Hi everyone, today my group will be presenting our group assignment for MAT112 Business Mathematics. This presentation was prepared by us Group 6 from AM1101E. Question 1. Compound interest. 6 years ago, Firdaus invested in an account offering 4.6 compounded semi-annually. Now, in 2023, he is considering transferring his investment of 19,049 and 50 cents to a new account. He has two options as below. Annual nominal rate for Bank A, 3.1%, while annual nominal rate for Bank B is 3%. Conversion period for Bank A is compounded semi-annually, and conversion period for Bank B is compounded monthly. Question A. What was Firdaus' initial investment in this special account 6 years ago? Here we want to find P, so we use formula S equal to P in bracket 1 plus I power of n. We use solve function in calculator to find the final answer. P is equal to 14,499 ringgit 89 cent. Question B. Firdaus want to withdraw RM 2,400 from his account before continue his investment in new account. Calculate the balance in his account for after the withdrawal. 14,499 ringgit 89 cent minus 2,400 ringgit equal to 12,099 ringgit 89 cent. That is the final answer for question B. C. Calculate the maturity value of the investment offered by both banks if Firdaus continues his investment after the withdrawal to the year 2027. Which bank should Firdaus choose? Explain your answer. So the question here asks for the maturity value of the investment offered by Bank A and Bank B. Before that, we list out
all the information given by the question. So for bank A, M equal to 2 because it is compounded semi-annually. K equal to 0.031. For the principal, we use the amount after the withdrawal, which is 12,099.89. T equal to 5 because from 2023 to 2027 is 5 years. So I equal to 0.0155, N equal to 10. So we use the formula of S equal to P in bracket 1 plus I to the power of N. Substitute the value and S equal to 12,099.89 in bracket 1 plus 0.0155 to the power of 10. The answer is S equal to 14,111.74. Next, we calculate for bank B. For bank B, M equal to 12 because it is compounded monthly. K equal to 0.03. For the principal, we use the same principal, which is 12,099.89. T equal to 5. I equal to 0.0025. N equal to 60. So, we use the same formula, which is S equal to P in bracket 1 plus I to the power of N. So, S equal to 12,099.89 in bracket 1 plus 0.0025 to the power of 60. So the answer is S equal to 14,055.44. So Firdaus should choose bank A because the interest of bank A higher than bank B. Lastly, calculate the total interest earned from his investment from the chosen bank in part C above. So, we use the formula of I equal to S minus P, substitute I equal to 14,111.74 minus 12,099.89. So, the answer is I equal to 2,011.85.
Question 2. Annuity. Nicole had bought a house costing 370,000. She paid a 10% down payment and took a loan by making monthly payments for 25 years from a financial institution that charged an interest rate of 4.2% compounded monthly. A. How much is the down payment and the amount borrowed? 10 over 100 times 370,000 equal to 37,000 for down payment. 370,000 minus 37,000 equal to 333,000 for amount borrowed. B. How much is the monthly payment? Use the formula present value which is already given at the calculation. Put the information in the formula and you will get the answer R is equal to 170,094 ringgit 68 cent. C. How much is the total interest charge? Use formula I equal to NR minus A. Put the information in the formula and the answer is I equal to 205,404 ringgit. D. Nicole failed to pay monthly payments for 2 consecutive months due to financial constraints. How much should she pay on the third payment to settle all the outstanding errors? Use the formula future value as given in the calculation. And the answer is S equal to 5,402 ringgit 91 cent. E. If Nicole wanted to settle the loan after paying for 23 years, calculate the total amount she needs to pay. Use the formula present value as given in the calculation. And the answer is A equal to 41,243 ringgit 74 cent.
Question 3. Annuity. Zachary wishes to save some money for 7 years. He was offered 2 saving plans as shown below. For saving plan Orchid, the periodic amount is 150, conversion period every month, and annual interest rate offered is 4.5 compounded monthly. For saving plan Cherry, periodic amount is 300, conversion period every 6 months, and annual interest rate offered is 6.5 compounded semi-annually. A. For each saving plan, calculate the future value at the end of 7 years. So first of all, we need to list out all the information given. M equal to 12, K equal to 0.045, R equal to 150, and T equal to 7 years. Same as Cherry saving plan. List out all the information. And then use the formula I equal to K over M to get I, N equal to MT to get N, and using the future value formula, fill in the information to get S. Lastly, I equal to S minus NR to get the interest. B. Based on your answer in part A above, which saving plan do you recommend to Zakri? Based on the answer in part A, saving plan Orchid is recommended to Zakri because it offers bigger value.
Seven years ago, Edward invested in an account offering a 3.8% compounded quarterly. Now, in 2023, he is considering transferring his investment of 26,000 ringgit, 61 ringgit, and 96 cents to a new account. He has two options as below. So, compound interest, we only use the formula, which is S equal to P in bracket 1 plus I, close the bracket, and N. Okay, we put the formula in, which is 26061.96 equal to P. Initial amount here referring to P. P is we want to find the how we want to find the amount that he invested at the first place. Okay, the calculation is like shown here, and the answer is P equal to 20,000. To find the balance in his account, we use the formula S minus withdrawal equal balance. Okay, we already know the value of S is 26061.96 cents minus 1,200. So we can calculate the balance just like that. Okay, so here guys, we need to calculate both banks, which is bank A and bank B. We use the same formula, which is S equal to P bracket 1 plus I, close the bracket, and N. I already told how to find I and N at the earlier of this video, and we just put the number given to a formula. So the answer for bank A is S equal to 27,732 ringgit with 7 cents. Meanwhile, bank A, we got S equal to 28,349 ringgit and 75 cents. Okay, we move to the last questions of question 1. Interest is calculated by S minus P. We already choose bank B just now, right? So bank B, the maturity value is 28,349 ringgit and 75 cents, right? So we just minus it with P, the value of P. The value of P is 24,000 ringgit, 861 ringgit and 96 cents. We just minus these two and we can get the total interest.
Soraya had bought a house costing 400,000. She paid a 25% down payment and took a loan by making monthly payments for 30 years from a financial institution that charged an interest rate of 4.2% compounded monthly. Question A. How much is the down payment and the amount borrowed by Soraya? Soraya paid 25% down payment. To calculate how much it is, 25 over 100 multiplied 400,000. We will get 100,000. 100,000 is the amount down payment that Soraya paid. To calculate the amount borrowed, 400,000 minus 100,000. We will get 300,000. 300,000 is the amount borrowed by Soraya. This is the first method. The second method is we can use the percentage. First, from 100 percentage, we minus it with the down payment, which is 25. We will get 75%. So from the 75% is the amount that Soraya will borrow. To calculate it, 75 over 100 or 0.75 multiply 400,000, we will get 300,000. Question B. How much is the monthly payment? To calculate the monthly payment, we can use formula present value, which is A equal to R in bracket 1 minus in the bracket 1 plus I to the power of negative n over I. After that, we can substitute the number into the formula. A is equal to 300,000 equal to R in bracket 1 minus in bracket 1 plus 0.0035 to the power of negative 360 over 0.0035. After that, we use the solve function to find R. We will get the answer 1,467.05. That is the amount or the answer or the monthly payment. Question C is how much is the total interest charge? To calculate the interest, we can use formula N R minus A. N is 360 multiply 1,467.05. Then minus with 300,000, we will get 228,138. That is the total interest charge. Question D. Soraya failed to pay monthly payment for 3 consecutive months due to financial constraint. How much will she pay on the fourth payment to settle all the outstanding arrears? To calculate the outstanding arrears, we can use future value formula, which is S equal to R in bracket 1 plus I in bracket to the power of n minus 1 over 1. And then substitute the number into the formula. R is 1,467.05. And then open bracket 1 plus 0.0035 close bracket to the power of n, which is 4 minus 1 over 0.0035. And then we will get the value of S, which is 5,899.08. Question E. If Soraya wanted to settle the loan after paying for 28 years, calculate the total amount she needs to pay. So Soraya wants to pay for 28 years only. She wants to pay full for 28 years instead of 30 years. So we will use the new value T, which is 28. So we will calculate the new N with the new year's value. We will get 336 for N. To calculate the outstanding balance, we will use present value formula, which is A equal to R in bracket 1 minus in bracket 1 plus I to the power of negative n over I. Then we will substitute the number, which is R is 1,467.05 in bracket 1 minus in bracket 1 plus 0.0035 to the power of negative 336 over 0.0035. We will get the value of A, which is 289,577.06. This table shows the comparison between saving plan orchid and cherry. Find the future value at the end of 8 years for each saving plan. This is the calculation for future value of the saving plan. The future value at the end of 8 years in saving plan orchid is RM 19,685 ringgit and 67 cents.
while in saving plan Cherry is earning 46,702 ringgit and 13 cents. Based on your answer in part A above, which saving plan do you recommend to Adam? Adam chooses plan from Cherry because of the higher future value after 8 years. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, so today my group will be presenting a video presentation on scoring rubric for MAT112 Business Mathematics. This presentation was prepared by us from Group 8 from class AM1101E. So here is our group member, Anis Fahana binti Azlan, Najah Arisa binti Muhammad Azman, and No Christina binti Muhammad Iskandar. So without further ado, let's get into the question. Everyone, Christina here. So I'm going to do question 1, compound interest. Now let's read the question. So 8 years ago, Yusuf invested in an account offering a 3.3% compounded every 4 months. Now, in 2023, he is considering transferring his investment of 33,806 ringgit 57 cents to a new account. He has 2 options as below. Okay, now let's read question 8. What was Yusuf's initial investment in this special account 8 years ago? So first thing first, we must list down all the information given. So as we all know, the time period is 8 years, the annual rate is 0.033, and the frequency of conversion is 3 because it is compounded every 4 months, and the number of interest period in the investment period is 24, and the rate per interest period is 0.01, and as we all know, the question already states the maturity value, which is 33,806 ringgit and 57 cents. So basically, this question wants us to find value P, which is the principal. So we're going to use formula compound interest, which is S equals to P times 1 plus I power of N. So just substitute all the information in the formula, just like this. And how we're going to calculate this, just press our calculator by using solve function, and this is our final answer for the principal, which is 26,000 ringgit. Okay, here is question B. So Yusuf want to withdraw 3,000 ringgit from his account before continuing his investment in a new account. Calculate the balance in his account after the withdrawal. So here, balance in his account after the withdrawal. So we're going to use the maturity value minus the amount that he want to withdraw, which is 3,000 ringgit. So here, the maturity value is 33,806 ringgit and 57 cents, and we're going to minus the amount of the withdrawal, which is 3,000, and you will get 30,806 ringgit and 57 cents. Okay, now question C wants us to calculate the maturity value of the investment offered by both banks if Yusuf continue his investment after the withdrawal to the year 2026. Which bank should Yusuf choose, and explain your answer? So we are going to find bank A first. So we have to list down all the information given. So the principal here, we're going to use the amount that after the withdrawal, which is the maturity value minus the 3,000 ringgit. So we're going to get 30,806 ringgit and 57 cents. So that is our new principal. And the time period here is 3 years because his first investment ended on year 2023 and now he continued the investment to year 2026. And we're going to use a formula compound interest, which is this one, and just substitute all the information given into the formula and just press calculator, and bank A offered 34,897 ringgit 78 cent. Okay, now let's calculate for bank B. So same thing, we must find the information given and we're going to use same formula compound interest and just substitute the information to the formula, and bank B offered 34,816 ringgit 86 cents. So the question wants us to suggest which bank should Yusuf choose, and we must explain our answer. So therefore, Yusuf should choose bank A because the maturity value is much bigger than bank B, which is 34,897 ringgit and 78 cents. Okay, this is the last questions for questions A. So calculate the total interest earned from his investment from the chosen bank in part C above. So we have to calculate the interest from the bank A. So we're going to use this formula. Interest is equals to maturity value minus the principal. So here, and just press on your calculator, and the interest earned is 4,091 ringgit and 21 cent.
Hi, it's Naja here, and I'm going to do question 2 on annuity. So the question is, Shuli had bought a house costing of 530,000. She paid a 15% down payment and took a loan by making monthly payment for 32 years from a financial institution that charges an interest rate of 3.6% compounded monthly. Question A asks about how much is the down payment and the amount borrowed. The house costing is 530,000 and the down payment is 15%. First, we're going to calculate the down payment, which we're going to take 530,000 times by 15%, and the answer will be 79,500. After that, we're going to calculate the amount borrowed, which is we're going to take 530,000 minus by 79,500, and the answer will be 450,500. Question B asks about how much is the monthly payment. So first, what we need to do is we need to list out all the information given, which is A, the present value is equal to 450,500. The time period is equal to 32 years. The annual rate is equal to 3.6%. The frequency of conversion is equal to 12 because it is compounded monthly. The loan period is equal to 384 and the interest period is equal to 3/1000. For this question, we're going to use the formula of present value because this question wants us to find the value R, which is the monthly payment. Present value is equal to A equal to R times 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of negative n over I. What we need to do is we need to substitute all the information given into the formula and use the solve function in the calculator to find the answer, which is R equal to 1,977 ringgit 47 cents. So question C asks about how much is the total interest charge. For this question, we're going to use the interest formula, which is I equal to N times R minus A. N, which is the term of investment, is equal to 384. R, which is represent the periodic payments, is equal to 1,977 and 47 cents, minus the A, which is the present value of an annuity, which is equal to 450,500 ringgit. We just use the calculator to find the answer, and is equal to 308,848 ringgit and 48 cents. For question D,
Shuli failed to pay monthly payments for 3 consecutive months due to financial constraints. This question asks about how much should she pay on the fourth payments to settle all the outstanding areas. So what we need to do is we need to list out all the information, which is N, the outstanding area is equal to 4, R, the periodic payment is equal to 1,977 ringgit 47 cent, I, which is the interest period, is equal to 3 over 1,000. For this question, we're going to use the future value formula, which is S equal to R times 1 plus I to the power of N minus 1 over I. So what we're going to do next is we're going to substitute all the information given into the formula and press the calculator to get the answer, which is equal to S equal to 7,954 ringgit and 55 cents. For question E, if Shuli wanted to settle the loan after paying for 30 years, calculate the total amount you need to pay. For this question, since Shuli had paid for 30 years, she has another 2 remaining years to pay. So for N, we're going to times 2 with 12 because the loan is being compounded monthly. So 12 times 2 is equal to 24. And then we're going to use the formula of present value for this question, which is A is equal to R times 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of negative N over I. Then we're going to substitute information into the formula and use calculator to solve the question, which we will get A is equal to 45,724 ringgit 91 cents. Hi, Alisyha. I'm going to answer question 3, which is annuity. Alan wishes to save some money for 8 years. He was offered 2 saving plans as shown below. For question A, for each saving plan, calculate the future value at the end of 8 years. First of all, we need to calculate for our kid saving plan. R here is represent periodic payment, which is equal to 270 ringgit, and T is time period, which is equal to 8 years. M is frequency of conversion, which is equal to 4. N is the number of interest period. The formula is M times T. Here is 4 times 8 equal to 32. I is conversion period. The formula is K over M. K is annual rate and M is frequency of conversion. Here is 0.028 over 4 equal to 7 over 1,000. For this question, we need to use future value formula, which is S equal to R times 1 plus I, the power of N, minus 1 divided by I. So here we just need to substitute the information given in the formula and press the calculator. So here is the answer. After that, we need to calculate for Cherry saving plan. Here, R is equal to 350 ringgit and T is equal to 8 years, M is equal to 3. N is 3 times 8, which is equal to 24, and I is 0.036 over 3 equal to 3 over 250. So again, we use the same formula, which is future value formula. And we just need to substitute the information given in the formula and just press the calculator. So you will get the final answer. For our last question B, based on your answer in part A above, which saving plan do you recommend to Ellen? I recommend Ellen to choose Cherry saving plan because it has bigger value than Orchid saving plan, which is 9,667 ringgit 97 cents.
And that is the end of our presentation. Thank you for your attention. Bye.
Assalamualaikum and hi to our listener, especially our beloved lecturer, Miss Juliza Saleh. So, before we start our presentation, I would like to introduce myself and my team members. First of all, my name is Shafi'i bin Yaakob. The next one is Nicholas, and the last one is what Gabriel. For today, we would like to present some business maths questions that we have solved as our assignment. Our presentation will be started by Nicholas, which he will explain the first question regarding the compound interest. So, let's get started.
Question 1. 6 years ago, Aaron invested in an account offering a 3.3% compounded monthly. Now, in 2023, he is considering transferring his investment of 21,935 ringgit and 36 cents to a new account. He has two options as below. Question A. The S is 21,935 ringgit and 36 cents because that is the amount after the 6 years. So it should be S, the future value. And then the I is 0.00275 after we divide 0.033 with 12. And then N is equal to 12 times 6. And then we will get 72. 72 is how many times that he should pay. 21,935 ringgit and 36 cents equal to P in bracket 1 plus 0.00275 powered by 72, and then we get the amount 18,000 ringgit. And the next question B, so the amount that he has just now, we just need to minus it with 4,000. It means 21,935 ringgit and 36 cents minus by 4,000, then we will get the balance is 17,935 ringgit and 36 cents. And then question C, first bank A. The T is 4 because 2027 minus by 2023 is 4, the long term, and the M is 4 because it's compounded quarterly. After that, the I is 0.01025 after we divide 0.041 with 4. And then the N is 16 because 4 times 4 is 16. The N means how many times that he should pay or invest, and the P is 17,935 ringgit and 36 cents. Our new principal after we withdraw 4,000 just now. 17,935 ringgit and 36 cents times 1 plus 0.01025 powered by 16. And the answer we would get is 21,114 ringgit and 6 cents. And then for bank B, the T is also the same, which is 4, and the M is 6 because it compounded every 2 months. And then the I is 0.006 after we divide 0.036 with 6. The N is 24. 17,935 and 36 cents times 1 plus 0.006 powered by 24, and the answer would be 20,704 ringgit and 35 cents. Aaron should choose bank A because it gives more profit to him than the offer from bank B. And the last question D, so 21,114 ringgit and 6 cents minus 17,935 ringgit and 36 cents. And then the interest amount that we get is 3,178 ringgit and 70 cents.
Next, we go to question 2. Question A. How much is the down payment and the amount borrowed? For the down payment, we multiply the price of the house, which is 500,000, with a 20% down payment, which is equal to 0.2. The amount of advance money is RM100,000. While for the borrowed amount, we multiply the price of the house, which is worth 500,000, with the remaining 80% of the down payment, which is equal to 0.8. The amount borrowed is RM400,000. Next is question B. K equals to 0.048, M equals to 12, N equals to 384, I equals to 1 over 250. 400,000 equals to R, open bracket, 1 minus open bracket, 1 plus 1 over 250 close bracket power negative 384 divided by 1 over 250 and close bracket. The value of R equals to RM 2040 and 56 cents. Next is question C. 384 times 2040.56 minus 400,000 equals to RM 383,575 and 4 cents. For this question, we use the formula S equals to R open bracket 1 plus I close bracket power n minus 1 divided by I close bracket. 2040.56 open bracket 1 plus 1 over 250 power by 4 minus 1 divided by 1 over 250 close bracket. So S equals to RM 8,211 and 54 cents. For this question, we use the formula A equals to R open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus I close bracket power negative n over I. A equals to 2040.56 open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus 1 over 250 close bracket power negative 24 divided by 1 over 250 close bracket. The final answer would be A equals to RM 46,607 and 41 cents.
Hi, my name is Gabriel and I will explain the question 3 about annuity. As you can see here, Mr. Young wishes to save some money for 6 years. He was offered 2 saving plans as shown below. The first one is Orchid saving plan and the second one is Cherry saving plan. For each saving plan, calculate the future value at the end of 6 years. First, we calculate the Orchid saving plan. R equal to 600, T equal to 6, K equal to 0.036, M equal to 12, I equal to 3 over 1000, N equal to 72. So here is how we calculate it. S equal to 600 in bracket 1 plus 3 over 1000 power 72 minus 1 over 3 over 1000. And the answer is 48,140 ringgit and 24 cents. And the second one, we calculate the Cherry saving plan. R equal to 550, T equal to 6, K equal to 0.048, M equal to 3, I equal to 0.016, N equal to 18. This is how we calculate it. S equal to 550 in bracket 1 plus 0.016 power 18 minus 1 over 0.016. And the answer is 11,368 ringgit and 51 cent. Question 3B. Based on your answer in the part A above, which saving plan do you recommend to Mr. Young? So my answer is I recommend Mr. Young to choose Orchid's saving plan.
So that is all from our group for now. Thank you so much for your attention and thank you for listening until the end. See you again next time.